so I didn't get to film this week because we actually had like a 3-day week because of Chinese New Year's. So I'll just share how exciting my Chinese New Year's was, and at the end I'll put a couple pictures because I didn't take them while I was there. So I went there on like a Monday, took a bus down, and then I hung out with my roommate's house. Do you remember the Monkey King? How the Monkey King was, he came from Morocco. So yeah, actually the mountain is in where my roommate lives, so I went and visited that. And we tried to see the sea, but we didn't see it because it was too foggy. We ended up seeing a peacock. That was weird, like chasing the peacock around. Then the next day was New Year's Eve, and New Year's Eve was actually when they did the most things. We had like a giant family dinner, lunch together, and then dinner wasn't as much, but then we watched the New Year's show that I'm sure you kind of remember from like high school. We watched a little bit, or is that middle school? Anyway, we've watched a little bit before in Chinese class. And then like during the New Year's show, the mom made like crap load of dumplings that we ate the next morning. And then I remember like a few things she said I couldn't do during New Year's was I couldn't take a shower that day, so I had to take my shower before midnight that day. And then also we were to sweep or like, and all the food was made before because apparently where they're from, you're not supposed to actually do any work the first day of the year. Like you're not actually supposed to even be let out of the house. But we went out to go buy her grandma a birthday cake actually because the day after New Year's was her grandma's birthday. So after that I got to go to a little village and see her grandma, and her grandma apparently someone in her family used to work for like a restaurant, so I got really nice food there, got a few lucky red envelopes, and so all in all it was really fun. If you ever come to China during New Year's, that'd be really cool. I mean, like, the one problem is once I got back to the dorms, a lot of shops were closed because, as you can imagine, like in big cities, a lot of people, that's actually very few people, it's their actual home. They all like immigrated there or like migrated there to get better jobs. So like all the stores were closed. So that was a little bit of a downer. You could only go to like big grocery stores and stuff, but we live in a financial district, so that meant even fewer people were there because all the business people, that's like their one time of year when they get the day off. Luckily I was able to avoid the giant crowds at the train station and stuff because I had left a good enough time in front of the actual New Year's, and also I took a bus, and then on the way back I left the day right after, so there were still very few on the train, so dodged that bullet. Let's see. School's going great. I have a physics midterm next week. A little bit nervous about that. There's only 5 people in my physics class because it's like a higher physics class, so not many people are actually taking it, but I know all of them and they're all super nice. I found out today that over half of us are born in China, but the majority of us are still from the US, so it's kind of funny. Let's see what else. Still joining a lot of club activities here. I had like 4 different club meetings today and like a work meeting, so staying busy over here. Hope your week went well. Sorry I didn't get a chance to watch your video yet because where I was, I didn't have access to YouTube just because China blocks it. So when I'm not at the school, I can't access a lot of different web pages. But I'll watch that when I get back. Let me think. Question for you. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Funnest thing you've done this semester so far? Like the most memorable thing or the funnest, like whatever, just like one cool moment that has happened so far, because I haven't really checked in with you much about this semester, other than what you've been doing in school, but just a cool moment. See you next week. Hopefully we can Skype eventually. I can't Skype this week just because I have midterms, and actually I'm doing this thing where the candidates that are Chinese are coming to our school to have their interviews, so I'm going to be busy for the next 2 weeks. But see you around. Bye.